And welcome everybody back inside the nest here. It's a regular season finale featuring the Panthers of Lewis County and the Lady Eagles of Summertown. This is AJ Good, joined alongside by Brian Long here for tonight's doubleheader. Taking a quick look at both teams here. Lewis County coming in at 7-14 overall, 2-3 within their district. Their head coach is Jason Fife. For Summertown, 19-4 overall, 3-2 within the district. Head coach is Jeremy Jean. Last time these two met up was Summertown coming away with a 75-21 win. And Brian, be a good way to close the regular season out here tonight with another convincing win over a district rival.
Yes, it's and much needed right now, AJ. I mean, our girls, Summertown girls, coming off, a couple of tough contests, right? Of course, when you play Loretta and Wayne County back to back, so I mean, you're going to get your belly full. You're going to get a good test of what you really got. And here late in the season, we got to see some things that I know Coach Jean wants to try to build on, and because competition's going to get tough from here on out. So looking for opportunities to build tonight, and also get a little bit of a bad taste out of our mouth maybe.
Also kind of just find a way to rebound. Sometimes no matter who you're playing, just getting a win under your belt helps you a lot.
Yes.
Coming up next here, as we're getting ready to have our national anthem, when we return here on the X Sports Network, it will be time to introduce the starting lineups and go through our keys to the game. That will be when we return on the X Sports.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
That the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century.
Number 14, Jaden Moore. Number 21, Arian Shepard. Number 22, Gabriel Ortiz. And number 23, Bianca Sick.
Starting lineups here as we get ready for tonight's game. Let's check them out here. Starting first with Lewis County will be Jaslyn Connor. Jaden Moore, Aaron Shepard, Gabrielle Ortiz, and Bianca Smith. For the Lady Eagles will be Ella Busby, Abby Jo Schaefer, Gabby Long, Riley Blackwood, and Hannah Jones. Brian, what kind of start do you want to see out of the Lady Eagles here tonight?
Quick start, AJ, quick start. We got to let's see if we can cut down on our turnovers, take advantage of some easy buckets, some easy opportunities off the press. But the main thing for Summertown Lady Eagles, it's been all year, and Coach Jean will address that tonight in the boys' game at halftime. Unforced turnovers. It's one thing to have a turnover, but we just have those uncharacteristics, just a turnover.
Ella Busby will get the tip to start things off with Gabby Long. She'll drive into the paint, dishes out here to Riley Blackwood, now to Busby. Busby now bounce pass here to Jones, give and go. Now to Busby out to Schaefer. Schaefer here to Busby, now sends it out to Blackwood at the top of the key, now over to Long. Long goes in the paint, kicks out to Schaefer. Schaefer now to Busby. Kicks out to Jones, swings over to Blackwood. Blackwood for three. That is short. And a rebound going to come up here for Moore. Gives it over to Shepard. Excuse me, that's Ortiz. Ortiz will go over the timeline here, guarded in the man-to-man by Busby. Now over to Smith. Here to Shepard. Back to Ortiz. Ortiz drives. Shot up, that is blocked into the hands of Abby Jo Schaefer. Now Busby brings it the other way, has it at the right wing, kicks out to Long. Long will try a three. Off the back iron, no, and pulling down the rebound is Smith. Smith brings it over the timeline, guarded here closely by Busby. 45 seconds in, no score yet. Three-point attempt here by Smith. That rattles in and out, no good. And a rebound by Hannah Jones. Now to Long, and she will slow things down as they bring it over the timeline. Facing the zone here from the Lady Panthers. Kicks out to Blackwood. Now to Long. Long's open for three. Off the back of the iron, no. Offensive rebound, Hannah Jones, and gets that one taken away by Moore.
Couple of good looks here early from three. Just hadn't get one to go down yet.
Still no score. Minute 15 in. Smith. Now to Shepard. Shepard gets that knocked away by Abby Jo Schaefer. Shepard will pick it up across the timeline. Now kicks out over to Ortiz. Ortiz guarded by Busby. Finally get it over the timeline here. Now to Shepard. Shepard here to Moore. Moore will try straight away three and knocks it down. That's the first point of the game here for Lewis County as they take the lead at 3-0. And that's going to be taken away here by Ortiz. Ortiz left-handed layup, no. Knocked out of bounds and will stay with Lewis County.
And that was a good example of, I guess, what we've been talking about all year. I mean, that was we turned it over without much pressure on us, just an ill-advised pass.
A quick timeout call by Jeremy Jean for 30 seconds. We'll take it with him here on the X Sports Network.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is...
Ellie Mason checks in after the timeout. Lewis County leading Summertown here 3-0, 6:09 remaining in the first. Smith taking it out under the basket to the right, lobs it in for Connor. Connor at the top of the key, guarded by Long. Picks up her dribble, has it at the right elbow, now out to Ortiz. Ortiz drives, loses that one, but finds Smith. Smith tries to go backdoor to Shepard, and that is taken away by Ellie Lou Mason. Quickly ahead, it's Blackwood, now kicks out the Long. Swings here to Busby. Busby finds its way to Abby Jo Schaefer. That one's off the glass and in. And the Lady Eagles cut into the lead here at 3-2.
First shot attempt Summertown's had inside the arc. First three attempts have been from beyond the arc.
Now a steal. It's Ella Busby. Puts that one up and in, and it is a 4-3 Summertown lead. All four of their points coming off these turnovers by Lewis County. Quick pass here to Ortiz. Lady Eagles picking up the defense. Ortiz with it. Bounce pass to Connor. Connor now over to Moore, who has alone points for Lewis County, and we're going to get an offensive foul here against Moore. Be her first and the first against either side. 5:03 remaining. Lewis County already with 3 quick turnovers in the first 3 minutes.
And you called it, AJ. Summertown really picked up the defensive pressure those last 2 possessions.
Busby over to Long here at the left wing. Skip pass over to Busby at the right wing. Now to Long here at the left wing. Now to Mason. Mason works it down low to Blackwood. Blackwood on the low block. Kicks out to Mason. Now to Long. And she'll try an NBA range 3. Knocks it down. Nothing but net, and it's a 7-3 Summertown lead. All 7 points coming off turnovers. Smith the other way. Now kicks out to Moore. Moore guarded by Schaefer closely. Over to Connor. Connor at the right wing. Drives. Shot gets blocked right into the hands of Gabby Long. Another block from the Lady Eagles. They're second in the game. Long. Kicks out to Mason at the right wing. Now to Schaefer here in the left corner, and that is knocked out of bounds by Shepard. And the ball will stay with the Lady Eagles. Filling in tonight for Clint Brazier and Timmy Smith, who are playing in some indoor golf league, whatever that is.
I've heard from some guys that it's pretty fun.
Yeah. I'm sure it is. Busby shot up, no. Offensive rebound here by Ellie Lou Mason. Here to Blackwood, skip pass over to Busby. Bounce pass here to Schaefer. Schaefer jumper up, knocks it down.
Nice ball movement, nice extra pass there by Busby to get the short jumper for Schaefer.
Their first second chance points makes it 9-3, 3:40 remaining here in the first. We're just teasing Clint. You know he's got to have some hobbies when he's not even eating every donut in Lawrence County. 30 remaining. Yeah. It's not a fat joke. We're just having fun with him. Connor with it here at the top of the key. Shoot, Hayden's mom brought him donuts last night. That goes in and out of the hands of Shepard. Now to Schaefer. Schaefer drives, goes up, gets fouled from behind by Shepard, and she will go to the line here to shoot 2. It's the first on Shepard and the team's second with 3:13 remaining here in the first.
Abby really showed her athleticism right there, AJ. The girl had her cut off in the Euro step around to get to the rim.
It's good to see her show those moves off a little bit more. She has that athletic ability. You just hope she shows a little bit more than what she does. Kellogg checking in. Checking out will be Shepard. You've got Busby and Blackwood heading to the bench. Checking back in is Lauren Howe and Hannah Jones. Next shot, she hits 1 of 2, and that makes it 10-3. Lady Eagles with 8 points off of turnover so far in the game. Ortiz with it. Lady Eagles backing off the pressure slightly. They'll let her cross the timeline here. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining in the opening 8. Ortiz kicks here to Moore in the corner for 3. That is short. Almost got the friendly bounce. Fight for the rebound. Moore's going to come up with it. Her skip pass over to Ortiz. Ortiz drives. And that shot goes out of bounds off of Gabby Long and will stay the Lady Panthers. I'm going to go ahead and give Gabby credit for that block there. That was some good defense. Her second of the game. Lady Eagles already at 3 blocks here. And that pass going to be intercepted by Ellie Lou Mason. And trying to get out of the corner. Then Moore's going to come up with an interception. Kicks out to Ortiz. Ortiz for 3, and she knocks that one down. That makes it 10-6. Coming the other way, Gabby Long. Bounce pass here to Schaefer on the low block. Turnaround jumper short. And coming up with the rebound is Smith. Smith has it here at the left wing, guarded by Howe. Swings over here to Kellogg. Back over to Connor. Doesn't take the screen from Smith. Now to Smith at the left wing. A 5-out look here by the Lady Panthers. Here to Ortiz. She'll drive. And we'll get a foul called here against Summertown. It's going to go on
Mason.
So that will be her first and the team's first. Busby will come in for Long for the Lady Eagles. And a sub will be Shepard checking in for Moore. 10-6, Lady Panthers with the ball. Connor with it here in the left corner. Guarded closely by Busby. And travel called. Yeah, I thought she took one extra step there. It's going to be the 6th turnover against Lewis County here in the first quarter.
Busby really has deceptively quick hands and feet. You know, the defense picks back up again as soon as she comes back into the game.
Yeah, she is like a fly on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the summer. Busby here for three. That is short. And a rebound going to be won by Smith. And Smith struggling with it, gets it knocked out of bounds by Howe. Lady Eagles 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3 to start things off. As Smith will lob it in for Ortiz. Minute 40 left here in the first. Kicks out to Kellogg here at the left wing, guarded by Schaefer. Now out to Smith. Smith drives and gets fouled. It'll be the second team foul here against Summertown. Go on Howe, her first team second. Minute 33 left here in the first, so Smith will take it out. We'll lob this one in for Kellogg, guarded by Schaefer. Abby Joe just ran over Smith there off that screen. Connor with it in the left corner, now kicks out to Kellogg. Here to Smith. Smith tries to cross over. Nowhere for any Lady Panther to go here. Tries to throw that one in, and that's going to be taken away by Busby. Ella racing the other way. Pulls up wide open, and her pass just out of the reach of Abby Joe. Another turnover against the Lady Eagles. Make that 4 here in the first quarter. It's like you mentioned, Brian, unforced errors, and it's kind of been their Achilles heel so far this year.
Well, you can the stats you have there. Our shooting percentages are good, but more than good enough. It's just, are we getting enough shots because of the turnovers we have?
Speaking of a turnover, that one shot by Busby is offline. Rebound, Ellie Lou Mason, given some good minutes coming out here of the substitution on a timeout. Blackwood in the right corner, kicks out to Busby. Now to Blackwood. Lobs in for Jones. Jones double team and travels. 5th turnover against the Lady Eagles.
You commented on Ellie Lou Mason, but she has steadily made progress all year as she has got more and more experience as years went on. She is a valuable piece to this Lady Eagle program off the bench.
You can watch her confidence grow with each and every game, and the confidence from her coaching staff as well.
And her teammates have in her.
Smith gets that one taken away by Ella Busby. Busby drives, gets her shot blocked, but Ortiz unfortunately was out of bounds. That ball will stay with the Lady Eagles. Make that 8-9 turnovers now against Lewis County. Mason now over to Howe. Howe's not afraid to shoot the 3, and she does. Off the back iron, no. Ball knocked out of bounds and will go over to Lewis County. 17 seconds remaining here in the opening 8 minutes. Ortiz gets this one in the Connor. Connor over the timeline, guarded here by Busby. 10 seconds left, picks up her dribble. Kicks out to Ortiz. Now to Smith. Smith swings over to Kellogg at the left wing. Double team here by the Lady Eagles, and they're not going to get a shot off in time. That will end the first quarter. After 8 minutes of play, Summertown leads Lewis County 10-6. We'll take a short break at the start of the second. We return here on the X Sports Network.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Cell phone plans at an affordable price? Only at LE Wireless. When they say wireless for all, they mean it. With yearly plans as low as $5 per month, they say it's the best $60 you'll spend on unlimited talk and text. Ask about their monthly and family plans. They'll succeed in meeting your needs at a price you'll love. And no need to go elsewhere for accessories. Already a customer? Their referral program can put even more money in your pocket at LE.
Back here in the nest, getting ready to start the second quarter. Lady Eagles leading the Lady Panthers of Lewis County at 10-6. Original starting lineup is back into the game here. Looks like for both sides, so original starting lineup in. Ellie Lou Mason gave them some really good minutes there. And Howe was checked out as well. Abby Joe back into the lineup, so both starting lineups in as we start second 8 minutes. Smith gets the inbound, will be guarded by Busby over the timeline. Kick out to Connor, but that one's taken away here by Long. Long, her pass taken away by Ortiz. Now Ortiz with it over the timeline. Guarded here by Blackwood. Sad trading turnovers to start things off, and we got another turnover. This time Jones comes up with it. Over to Schaefer, runs the court, goes up, gets her shot blocked out of bounds, and will stay with the Lady Eagles.
Good job there by our two post players with the steal and running the break.
Lady Eagles already with 11 steals off those 12 turnovers, so you got forced turnovers against unforced turnovers on one side. We got a foul here called against Shepard. She's going to pick up her second. Team's first here of the second quarter. She's the only one in any foul trouble. I think Summertown only have two fouls. Both of them are sitting on the bench right now. 7:23 remaining in the half. Busby over to Blackwood here at the right wing, now in the corner. Dribbles facing the zone here from the Lady Panthers over to Long. Long picks up her dribble, kicks out to Schaefer. Schaefer skip pass over to Busby. Busby for three. Knocks it down, and the Lady Eagles extend their lead out to a touchdown here at 13-6.
Ella's really been shooting the ball well for Summertown this year. She's had a really strong season.
Brian, you know as well as I do, if this team's going to make a run in the postseason, they need Ella at her best.
That's right.
Moore down low to Connor. Connor pressured, tough shot up, no, but she is fouled by Long, and she will go to the line here to shoot two. We'll have our first free throws of the game here for Lewis County.
You know, that's a tough call right there for Gabby. It was a foul, but she was hands straight up, doing everything she could. Good job by the offensive player there, number 5, to create the contact.
Sometimes you got to create a foul, and that was a good example there by Connors. The first free throw is up and misses. Got Kellogg checking back in here for the Lady Panthers as Shepard more than likely will be on the bench for the remainder of the first half. Next shot up and knocks it down. Her first point makes it 13-7, 6:47 remaining here in the half. Busby going to walk it over the timeline, facing what has been a pretty tough zone here by Lewis County in the early going. Long out to Blackwood, back to Long at the right wing. Here to Blackwood straight away. Here to Long at the right wing, dribbles, drives, kicks out to Blackwood. Blackwood open for three. That rattles out, no. And a rebound by Connor, gets pressure all over, but finds its way out to Kellogg. Kellogg will bring it up the court for Lewis County. Lady Eagles staying in the man-to-man is giving this Lewis County team fits. Bianca Smith with it. Over to Connor over her head, and that is another turnover here by Lewis County. 13 already in the game. Lady Eagles already with 14 points off the previous 12 turnovers. Busby over the timeline, now over to Long at the right wing. Here to Schaefer straight away, down low, nice pass out to Jones. Here to Busby. She'll drive, layup up, can't get it to go, and a rebound by Smith.
That's a good take right there by Busby.
Yeah, just got to finish it.
Yep.
Smith came dangerously close to going over and back. Now over to Kellogg, guarded by Schaefer. Got Schaefer there at the top post, Brian, giving a lot of fits there as Moore continues to stay hot. She knocks down the three. She has got 6, and that makes it 16-10. Lady Panthers 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. It's a 3-point game. Jones out the Blackwood inside the Schaefer. Kicks out to Jones. Jones for a long two. That's off the back of the iron. Offensive rebound. Long puts that one up and in, and that will make it 15-10 Summertown. 6 points in the paint already. Swinging around. Kicks out here. It's Moore again, but that one is offline and will go out of bounds to Summertown.
Good defense right there by Gabby. Forced it, caused her to rush it just a little bit.
The timeline here is Long now to Blackwood, back to Long. Long drives, tough shot, no, and a rebound by Ortiz. (15-10) is the lead. And that one is knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Lady Panthers. Timeout will be called here by Lewis County.
Yes.
Yeah, timeout by Lewis County. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here on the Exports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gain Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go. Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
Back here at the Nest, 4:24 remaining in the half, with Summertown leading Lewis County 15-10. Good defense again from Blackwood as that ball knocked out of the hands of Ortiz, goes out of bounds. Went to the hockey boards here at the Nest. This would be a great place for hockey if you could extend it out a little bit.
Or arena football, either one. Yeah.
You know, they always, they call hockey places barns. A good block there by Abby Jo Schaefer. That one will go into the hands of Riley Blackwood. And now we got a foul called here against Lewis County. Be their second team foul. It's already 4 blocks in the game for Lady Eagles in this one. As Lauren Howe will check in. Checking out will be Ella Busby.
And both teams are almost mirroring each other,
Right,
AJ.
right.
And neither team in any kind of flow offensively, struggling just to get shots to go down.
In 2 different styles. You got zone on one end, you got a man-to-man on the other end. Howe moves it around the Long. Long struggles with that one, and Smith's going to come away with the steal. Now to Ortiz, and Ortiz will, I was saying it was tipped. I didn't think it was tipped.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That'll be another turnover against the Lady Panthers, now 14 in the game. Now are they saying what? Yeah, okay, now they're saying it. Well, maybe it was. I mean,
I didn't see it, but it's
we'll give them the benefit of the doubt there. It looked weird coming out of her hand, but 3:40 remaining, still a 5-point Lady Eagle lead. You got Tess Long just checked in here for Busby, and that goes off of Smith, but Smith gets it blocked, and the ball will stay with the Lady Panthers.
Tess Long, the freshman, been providing some good minutes for Coach Jean here as of late, as she has gotten more experience.
Done a lot of good things for this team so far, and Howe's going to pick up the foul. Her second and the team's third. Try to get into Kellogg, and they do. Ellie Lou Mason guarding her. She just checked in as well. Kellogg dribbles and drives in the corner. Guarded here by Schaefer. That kicks out to Moore. Moore's had the hot hand in the early going. She'll drive, and Mason's going to pick up the foul. That will be her second and the team's third here of the second quarter.
I have to give Lewis County credit. They're putting a lot of pressure on the Summertown defense with their penetration.
And just making life just miserable for this team here in the early going.
Right.
Again, Summertown's not shooting it terrible, but Lewis County is showing a lot of fight. Ortiz for 3, hits another. She has got 6. It's a 15-13 game with 3:05 remaining here in the second. I don't think I'm going to be allowed back in the Nest if this thing keeps going this way. And that's going to go off Ellie Lou Mason. Another turnover here against the Lady Eagles. Make that now 8 in the first half. As Mason will check out, Busby will check back in. Under 3 left to play here in the half. Smith over the timeline, crosses over Long. Now out to Moore. Moore will try a 3. That is offline, and a rebound by Lauren Howe. Lady Eagles winning the rebounding battle 9-7 as Long gets it over to Blackwood. Blackwood layup up. No, but she is fouled by Moore, and she will go to the line here to shoot 2. Sometimes that might be just what you need right there, Brian. Just, hey, maybe speed up the pace, make sure they don't get set on the other end on defense.
Yeah, anytime you can speed it up or get to the free throw line, it's got to kind of help. Just see the ball go through the basket. I mean,
Blackwood's first free throw up, knocks it down. That's something this team has struggled with all season long, Brian, is hitting it from the free throw line. And, you know, you got to take advantage of those free opportunities. Next shot up, and she does. Hits them both. Blackwood's first points makes it 17-13. Now Lewis County going to call a timeout here. Another 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
You've got to come see the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, Story and Lee Furniture. And right now, during our President's Day sale, get incredible savings in our Made in America galleries featuring solid wood dining and bedrooms, custom made to order sofas and sectionals, and with our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. We really do want to be your
17-13 is the Lady Eagle lead over Lewis County with 2:42 remaining in the half. Update from over at Richland. Loretto leading the Lady Raiders 19-12 with just 20 seconds remaining there in the half as Lauren Howe going to come away with the steal now to Busby. Busby kicks out the Long. Long drives, pull-up jumper, banks it in. What a shot there by the freshman. Getting more points off turnovers, makes it 19-13. And then we're going to get another turnover this time. Busby coming away with the steal. And they try this shot that goes down low, and Moore comes up with a rebound. Now we have a ball knocked out of bounds.
Tess had the right idea there, just a little bit off on the execution.
Connor with the ball here for the Lady Panthers, pressured by Howe. Now gets it over to Ortiz. Ortiz will get fouled here by Howe, and she's going to pick up her third foul. .209 remaining. Gabby Long back into the game, will come in for Howe. 6-point game. Ortiz gets it into Connor. Excuse me, it's Moore. Now over to Ortiz. Ortiz has played every minute and every second so far in this game. Ortiz drives. And will get fouled, and her and Tess Long and Gabby Long all came together there.
Yeah, Tess's glasses went flying. And
that will go on Tess. That is her first and the team's fifth. So that sends Ortiz on line to shoot 2. Lady Panthers 1 of 2 from the line so far. And it's the first.
Ortiz has caused a lot of problems for the Lady Eagles. She's handled the ball well, her quickness.
It's fast.
Yep.
Next shot off the side of the iron, no. Knocked out of bounds. And we'll go to Summertown.
Might have caught a little bit of a break right there.
Yeah.
Summertown looked a little flat-footed down there on that rebound.
Certainly going to need some energy here for the Lady Eagles. 19-14 the lead. Under 2 left to play here in the half. Long over to Busby, back over to Long. Here to Busby. Swings to Gabby Long in the left corner. She'll drive, kicks out to Busby. Busby for 3. Off the back iron, no, and that will go out of bounds to Lewis County. Minute 39 left here in the half. And good defense there, knocked out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Lady Panthers. Actually, that ball went out of bounds to Summertown. So that's the 16th turnover against Lewis County. It's the one blind spot, Brian, we have.
Yeah,
you can't
see
anything.
in this corner.
Busby over to Long, back to Busby. Here to Gabby Long at the left wing. Here to Busby. Trying to find somebody, finds Tess Long at the right wing. Dribbles, drives, that's knocked away by Ortiz, but Busby comes up with the loose ball. Over to Gabby Long, she'll try a left wing 3. Off the back of the iron, offensive rebound, Riley Blackwood. Blackwood kicks out to Busby. Busby drives, kicks out the Long. Here to Gabby Long. Drives, goes through, basically tip right to Riley Blackwood off the glass and in. And the Lady Eagles extend their lead to 21-14. Pressure coming here on Smith, and Long's going to pick up the foul. It's her second, and that will send Smith to the line here to shoot two. 51.3 seconds. It's the 7-point lead here for the Lady Eagles. First shot up, off the back of the iron, no good. Jones will come back in here for the Lady Eagles. Checking out will be Long. Next shot up, got the friendly bounce and in. Her first point makes it 21-15. Busby brings over the timeline, still facing this zone. Over to Tessa Long. Skip pass over to Busby, in and out of her hands, and another turnover against the Lady Eagles. Make it their 10th here in the first half.
Coach Jean getting quite frustrated there, and understandably so, as Summertown's just not very good with the ball right now.
And it's like we said, Brian, it's a story. One end you have forced turnovers, the other end you got unforced turnovers. I think you're starting to feel some of the tension in the gym as well here for the people wearing blue at the Nets tonight. Kellogg out to Smith. Smith for a long three off the back of the iron, no, and a rebound here by Moore. Moore now to Ortiz, drives the baseline, goes to Connor. Connor is quadruple teamed out to Moore, swings over to Kellogg, now to Smith. Smith skip pass over to Moore. Now over to Kellogg, that pass tipped away by Schaefer. More pressure from Schaefer, 10 seconds left. That pass intercepted here by Riley Blackwood. Left-handed layup off the glass and in. It's an 8-point game. Second left, Smith's shot at the buzzer is no good. And the Lady Eagles take an 8-point lead after 16 minutes of play. Take a short break and we'll have boys head coach Wes Long when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance.
All right, we're joined here at halftime by boys head coach Wes Long. And Wes, first question right out of the gate. How much sleep have you been getting here over the last couple weeks?
Not as much as usual, but a lot more than my wife, that's for sure. She's a she's a trooper, you know, and luckily, you know, she don't ask a whole lot of me. But she's doing a great job.
So how many average on the day? Are you changing more dirty diapers and Graham Howe makes shots throughout the course of the game?
Man, I'm just like one every hour. It'd be hard for anybody to make more shots than those dirty diapers, I tell you.
Just picking on Graham. Graham's doing great here. Well, last time we saw you guys, Wayne County come from behind win, played a really good team, and you guys in that second half really kind of took over and imposed your will to come away with the win there. Yeah,
I was really pleased with our guys' effort, especially after the first quarter. Those last 3 quarters, I felt like we really got back to doing what we were trying to do offensively. Defensively, we did just good enough, kind of getting to their shooters. They were kind of spread out as far as their scoring goes, but I thought we did a much better job kind of getting a hand up and contesting those guys. So really pleased. I thought it was one of the better wins of the year, especially with it being non-district. I thought we played pretty well. It's been a couple of years since we beat that group.
Yeah, what the Shermans have done, obviously Layton goes off, especially there in the third quarter at 25 points. But the thing I've been impressed with both of those guys lately is their intensity in rebounding, because they're averaging last 3 or 4 games about 6-7 rebounds a game, when previously 2 or 3 was their average.
Right. Both of those guys, I don't think they get enough credit for their energy and effort on the defensive end. And I think they do a lot of that stuff that kind of goes unnoticed. Especially for a couple of guys that shoot it as well as they do, and I thought they've done a great job this year of kind of picking up that slack, and I think that starts, man, with Andrew Mabry, and Graham, the energy that they bring. If you're going to be on the floor with those two, you've got to play that hard or you'll get exposed, and I think it shows up. So I think all the guys are starting to buy in a little bit and do a lot more of that stuff.
Graham and Andrew, you mentioned it. I was messing with Graham a little bit earlier there, but, man, it's good to see him take advantage of an open opportunity and start hitting some shots.
That's something that we've talked about over the last couple of weeks, is that's how people are going to guard us, with Kurt and Layton producing like they are on the offensive end and Cole chipping in about 10 a game. We're going to have those guys step up because they're not really guarding Andrew and Graham a lot. And Andrew has that quickness to get to the rim, and Graham is a much better shooter than what people realize. He almost knows his role too much. He knows that those other guys are better scorers, but he's a really smart guy, really smart player. And I think, he's done a great job of that, but he's going to have to knock down 1 or 2 in that. To really give us a good chance.
Got Lewis County tonight. Took care of business the last time you played them, but this is a much improved team since the last time you guys saw them.
They're playing really well right now. Obviously had a huge win against Mount Pleasant earlier this week. And if they beat us tonight, they're the 3 seed going into the tournament. So obviously we're locked into where we are. So this game means a lot more to them. But, any district game we try to preach is a big one, and obviously we want to end the regular season on a high note going into the tournament.
It's kind of a tricky game. One of those like you'll play them here tonight. You might see them first time there in the district tournament. Just how do you kind of handle that? It's just such a tricky situation.
It is, right? And you try to save some stuff for tournament time as a coach. So you don't want to show everything, especially a night like tonight for us. They'll probably show a little bit more just because, there's a good chance we play each other next week, depending on the outcome tonight. But, I think we just got to work on what we do, and that's all we can worry about tonight is just try to get better. We'll probably try to play some younger guys, kind of get them some extended minutes tonight to kind of get them ready for tournament time in a meaningful game. So we'll look forward to that a little bit. But, we just got to play hard and execute what we do and hopefully, have a good outcome.
Wes, thanks for stopping by here.
Thank
Good
you.
luck
Appreciate
here in a
it,
little
AJ.
bit, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Coming up next, we'll have the start of the second half of the girls' game when we return on the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Cause when I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense.
arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because you're
Back here at halftime, getting ready to start the second half. The Lady Eagles leading Lewis County 23-15. Quick look at the stats. Lady Eagles 9 of 23 from the field, 2 of 10 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line. Ella Busby, Abby Jo Schaefer, Gabby Long each with 5. Riley Blackwood leading the way with 6 points. For Lewis County, 4 of 16 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 3 of 6 from the line. Gabrielle Ortiz with 7 points, Jaden Moore with 6, Jaslyn Connor and Bianca Smith each with 1. And this is a much closer than expected contest so far, Brian, but be a good chance here for the Lady Eagles to get some momentum going into the district tournament. They can start to turn some things on here in the second half.
Yes, it is, AJ, and it's, I've been seeing Lewis County scores that I felt like they were improving, and I expected them to be a little bit better than they were the first time, but Summertown just off our game just a little bit. I mean, offensively, we're just out of sync. And hopefully we can get things going here. Not taking anything away from Lewis County. Their zone has been really tough on us.
Lobbed it down low to Abby Jo Schaefer. Gets that one off the glass. No. Fight for the loose ball will be a jump ball that will go over to Lewis County. Lewis County doing all of their damage from beyond the arc, 4 of 10. They are 0 of 6 from 3 and 4 of 10 from 0 of 6 from 2 and 4 of 10 from 3. Some of the things you only see at like the college level when you have a team that shoots a 3 50 times. That one will go off the ankles of Ella Busby. Stay with Lewis County. Jason Fight doing a good job with this Lewis County team. Obviously, this has been a much different result than the last time these two played.
You know, and I even noticed the Lewis County Loretta score the second time. I mean, it was not competitive, but it was much closer than the first time.
Blackwood going to pick up her first foul and the team's first here of the third quarter. 7:35 remaining. Update from over in Lawrenceburg. Starting the second half, Murfreesboro Central Magnet leading the Lady Cats 30-25. And I believe it's a 19-12 lead for Loretto over Richland at halftime. They're getting ready to come out of halftime there. Smith will travel and make that now 18 turnovers by Lewis County in the game. Lady Eagles have gotten 17 points off the previous 17 turnovers. As Busby will bring this one over the timeline. Now over to Blackwood in the right corner. Kicks out the Jones, swings over to Long. Now to Busby in the left corner, out to Jones. Swings over to Blackwood. Thought about a three, a bounce pass to Long. Long beyond the three-point line, down low to Schaefer. Schaefer, quick shot off the glass and in. A good start there for the Lady Eagles. It's a 10-point lead at 25-15. Moore over to Smith. Smith drives, goes up and throws it into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth row. And we'll go out of bounds here to Summertown.
So it's 2 possessions for Summertown, and we've got it to Abby Jo point blank both times. So that's a good start. Obviously, that's going to be the point here to start the half.
Yeah. The more times you get it to number 10 there in the paint with a good look, the more chances that ball's going to go in. Busby, baseline jumper, knocks it down. Lady Eagles 2 or 3 from the field to start things off. The lead is out to 12 at 27-15. Then Ortiz racing the other way. That one is off the glass and in. She's got 9, and the lead is now down to 10 at 27-17. She was shot out of a cannon right out of there.
Yeah, she looked really fast.
Long here for deep 3. She knocks it down. Lady Eagles 3 of 4 from the field to start things off. It's 30-17. And then Busby coming away here with the steal. Swinging over to Blackwood. Blackwood down low to Schaefer. Schaefer gets fouled, and she will go the line here to shoot 2. Be the third on more in the team's first here of the third quarter. Great ball. Lady Eagles have moved the ball around so well, especially recently, but especially noticed it here tonight a lot, Brian.
Yeah, it's a much better start to this half. The ball movement, the shot selection, the shots we've been able to get, and then the difference is we're putting it in the basket.
Schaefer hits the first and hits the second. Schaefer now with 9 points to lead the team. It's a 32-17 lead, their largest of the game. 2 minutes into the third, Lady Eagles bringing out the press, and we get a double dribble called here on Kellogg, and now a timeout will be called by Lewis County's Jason Fight. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with him here on the X Sports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Back here in Summertown, 5:58 remaining as Lewis County has just called their third timeout of the game. Got 2 remaining as the Lady Eagles, who were up by 7 at the half, have just come out on fire here in the second half.
9-2 run here in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Much different squad.
Long with her at the left wing, now at the Jones straightaway. Back over to Long. Long now to Jones, swings over to Blackwood, here to Busby in the corner. Busby now to Long, swings over. Now it's Blackwood in the corner. Down low to Long. Kicks out to Jones, swings over to Blackwood. Now to Busby. Resetting the play here to Long. Excuse me, it's Jones now to Long in the corner for 3. And she knocks that one down. And the Lady Eagles lead at 35-17. Long now with 11. Lady Eagles with 6 assists on 13 made shots so far. Ortiz taking it out. Lady Eagles bringing out the pressure here with the press. 18-point lead. Ortiz dribbling, guarded here by Schaefer. Schaefer leading the point here on this defense, but she's going to pick up a foul right there. That will be her first and the team's second of the third.
One thing about our broadcast points, you could see on that last possession, AJ, the ball movement, the player movement, and seeing how it all flowed together.
That's why I love coming here at the Nest. The climb up here is not the easiest thing in the world, but I love coming here.
Well, that ladder's held me for a bunch of years, so I think maybe you'll be safe.
That reminds me, well, I had the same ladder to go up into the attic at my house back home. As Moore tries a 3, and Busby going to come up with the rebound before she got fouled. Will go on Smith. That is her first and the team's second, and my sister famously broke it one time trying to go up, trying to find some bug. I guess that happens in our attic for some science experiment, and broke it on the way up. So every time I see that, I get like PTSD. I'm like, oh, I'm going to watch this thing happen again. But it holds us all as Abby Joe goes down low, gets that one off the glass and in. She has got 11. It's a 37-17 lead. Smith, she'll pull up for 3. Off the back of the iron, no. And that one will go into the hands of Hannah Jones, knocked there by Ortiz. Abby Joe through 3 Panther defenders, literally coast to coast, got it in and add the foul. Abby Joe dribbling through literally every Panther on the way, gets the and-1.
Summertown's a different team when Abby Joe gets it going. What is that, AJ? 8 this half for her? Is that or
yeah.
6? Yeah. So
yeah, she had She was 1 of 3 with 5. Riley had 6, and
Yeah.
now she's got 13. As Kellogg will come in for Shepard. Abby Jo with the chance at the M1, got that one up and in. She has got 14 points. The Lady Eagles lead it now 40-17. What a difference. I mean, just 4 minutes in, it's a completely different Lady Eagle team. Smith struggling with it, lost it out of bounds, and yeah, I thought so. She just, in frustration, just basically threw it out of bounds. That's their 21st turnover. And difference here in the defense when you got Abby Jo at the top of it, when you got your main post player who can move as well as she does, causing all that havoc there at the top.
Well, it was just like right there at the end of the half. Abby Jo's defense is what caused the turnover for Blackwood to get the steal and the layup.
Missed shot there by Busby. Kellogg with the rebound. Now over to Ortiz. Ortiz drives and gets fouled here on the play. That is going to go on Jones, and Jones will pick up her first and the team's third of the third quarter. Howe in for the Lady Eagles. Checking out will be Jones. 40-17 the lead, 3:54 remaining here in the third quarter. Smith lobs it in for Ortiz. Now back to Smith. Smith, pass out to Ortiz and thrown away by Ortiz. It's another turnover, make it 22. Update from over in Lawrenceburg. Lady Cats and Murfreesboro Central now tied at 36. And it's a 35-23 Loretto lead there in Richland, as that three-point shot is offline, but an offensive rebound here from the Lady Eagles. They're going to move it around. Busby out to Mason. Mason dribbles, now back out to Busby. She'll try a three off the back of the iron. Knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Lady Eagles. Shepard back in for the Lady Panthers, and checking out will be Bianca Smith. Mason taken out under the basket here to the right. And gets it in the Busby. Busby for three, rattles in and out, no. And fight for the loose ball will deflect out to Ortiz. Being pinballed around there. Now Ortiz trying to dribble in and out of traffic. Bounce pass here to Shepard. Shepard goes up, gets her shot blocked into the hands of Ellie Lou Mason. Came away here with the block as well. It's the fifth block by the Lady Eagles in the game. Long swings it over to Howe. Back out to Busby. Here to Howe. Howe is wide open for three. She rattles it home. And Summertown leads at 43-17. Lady Eagles now 5 of 16 from beyond the arc. Moore gets that one knocked away by Abby Jo. Just couldn't save it in time. If we had just 6 more inches there between the out-of-bounds line and the wall, that might have been safe.
And AJ, I don't know if the folks at home can see it, but Abby Jo's athleticism is on display here in this third quarter.
Just all over the place. What you want to see if you're a fan of the blue and white. Ortiz pressured by Busby. Finally got it over the timeline and knocked out of bounds by Abby Jo. Gave Ortiz no place to go there. 2:26 remaining here in the third 8 minutes. Moore taking it out. Gets it in it's Kellogg with it. Kellogg dribbles at the top of the key. Now over to Ortiz. Ortiz out to Connor. Connor for three. Off the front of the iron. And we have a foul called. Going to go on Shepard.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's pretty obvious there.
Pretty easy call there.
As Blackwood coming in for Long. And that's the 15th foul there against Lewis County. And that's the the fifth on Shepard.
So Summertown scored 23 points the first half, and we're sitting on 20 after not quite 6 minutes here in the third quarter.
It's an impressive job. Obviously, Jeremy Jean, whatever message he's sitting in at halftime, they came out and worked.
He might need to record that one.
Yeah. Bottle it up and bring it out just about every game. And Or where's an offensive foul?
Was that?
Yeah, wasn't the 15th foul. I didn't
Okay,
think it
fourth,
was.
yeah. And was that Shepard's 5th foul?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
Shepard's 5th. As Busby brings it over the timeline. Lobs it in to Howe. Now over to Busby at the top of the key. Back to Howe. She's open here for 3. Back of the iron, no. Fight for the rebound. It's Abby Joe coming up with it. Turnaround jumper, banks it in. Makes it 45-17. Schaefer now with 16 points. Smith pressure. And gets it to Moore, and she'll get fouled by Busby. That will be her first and the team's 4th.
Good trap there by Busby and Schaefer. Could very easily have been just a travel and a turnover. But there was a lot of contact.
Sometimes those reach-ins will kill you at the worst possible time. You think you're going for the ball, and unfortunately you get all body sometimes. Connor, guarded by Blackwood, now over to Smith. Lady Eagles staying in the man-to-man. Smith over to Connor here at the right wing. Connor drives, picks up her dribble, double team comes. Connor slipping all over the place, somehow keeping the pivot foot down. Kicks out to Ortiz. Ortiz got an open lane, right-handed layup. Can't get it to go. Busby's going to come up with a rebound. They are now 1 of 10 from 2-point range. Here to Mason. Back out to Busby. To an open Mason in the right wing. She'll pull up for the jumper. That misses. Rebound by Smith. Smith over the timeline, and Busby's just going to rip it away from her. Busby goes down low to Abby Joe. Kicks out to an open Busby. Busby for 3, knocks it down.
Great pass.
Now a timeout called here by Summertown with 48 seconds remaining here in the third. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit
Back here at the Nest, where Summertown has just called their second timeout. They've got 3 remaining as they lead it 48-17, outscoring the Lady Panthers 25-2 here in the third quarter. Long into the game for Busby, gets a tip pass there, but Smith with it. Now over to Kellogg here at the right wing, double teamed by Schaefer and Tessa Long. Over to Connor, swings over to Smith. Smith back out to Kellogg, double teamed by Long, kicks out to Smith. Now over to Ortiz. Ortiz for 3. That's offline. And saved by Moore. Her 4th rebound. 4th offensive rebound by the Lady Panthers. Bounce pass to Kellogg. Barely kept the feet down, but unfortunately throws that away to Lauren Howe. Howe, right-handed layup off the glass and in. Makes it 50-17. And the 3-point shot at the buzzer is no good, and that one will end the third quarter. Dominating third by the Lady Eagles. We'll have the start of the fourth when we return on the X Sports Network.
Friends of NRA would like to invite you to their 2025 dinner on Saturday, March 8th at 5 p.m. This event will be held at Rotary Park Gym in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and tickets are just $35 a person. The evening will include your meal, live auction, games with chances to win firearms, a silent auction, and more. You do not have to be an NRA member to attend. This event raises money used for grants in Lawrence County and statewide, helping to fund the high school trap teams, FCA shooting programs, 4-H teams, the Eddie Eagle Gun Safety Program, law enforcement grants, and more. To order tickets, visit friendsofnra.org/events or call 931-300-2289. Come out and support your Second Amendment with the Crockett Friends of NRA.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennessee.com.
Back at the nest as we start the fourth quarter, Lady Eagles leading Lady Panthers 50-17 after winning there in the third quarter 25-2. It's an 8-point game at the half, Brian. Now it's a 33-point game.
You know, as a coach, that's got to be what just drives you crazy. I mean, we knew we were much better than we played the first half, but the third quarter they flexed their muscles, so to speak.
Blackwood over to Mason. Back out to Long. Swings over to Blackwood. And a miscommunication as Moore's going to come up with the steal. Coming the other way, it's Smith. Now over to Kellogg. Double team comes. That one is intercepted by Blackwood. 3-point attempt from Howe. She knocks it down. Makes it 53-17. That's now 32 points off 25 Lady Panther turnover. Smith for three on the other end. That's offline and a rebound by Blackwood. Now Tess Long over the timeline. Here the Blackwood swings over to Howe. Howe back to Blackwood on the baseline. Nice pass to Hannah Jones off the glass and in.
That's a beautiful play.
Makes it 55-17. Running clock here in the fourth quarter. I didn't think we were going to get one here at one point in the game, Brian, but that third quarter changed everything. Ortiz dribbles, drives, tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebound Kellogg. She is quintuple teamed. Now kick out the Connor for three off the back of the iron, no, and a rebound by Lauren Howe. Now to Tess Long, brings it over the timeline. Bounce pass here to Mason at the right wing. To Howe at the top of the key. Now over to Blackwood on the left wing. Skip pass over to Tess Long. Bounce pass inside to Jones. Kicks out to Howe. Howe for three. Off the back of the iron. Knocked out of bounds and will go over to Lewis County. Hadley Campbell will come into the game here for Hannah Jones. Riley Blackwood out as well as Emerson Franks makes her way in. So we're under 6 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Lady Cats with a 43-39 lead over Murfreesboro Central at home. And I believe a 10-point lead going into the fourth, or in the fourth, for Loretto Aboriginal. And a turnover that went off of Ortiz. Good defense there by Tess Long. Make that now 26 turnovers against Lewis County. Long gets the inbound. Almost took that one off the face there. A little bit too much mustard on it from Franks. Franks has it. She'll try a three. That rattles in and out and knocked out of bounds and will go to Lewis County. Clock continues to roll as Ortiz will bring it over the timeline. And that pass taken away from by Tess Long. Long overthrows. A little bit too much on that one. So each side just trading turnovers here. Checking in for Howe is
Haley Maddox.
Yeah. We also had Greer Lewis check into the game as well. She came in for Kellogg. Moore double teamed and lost it out of bounds, but knocked away by Campbell.
Good job there by Hadley cutting off the baseline.
The future's bright for this Lady Eagle team, Brian. We've seen a lot of them get a lot of playing time in these blowout games, and every time they come in, well, the lead always gets extended every time that they come in.
I mean, there's a lot of quickness, a lot of athleticism on the floor for Summertown right now.
Especially right there guarding Smith. Smith's tough shot up, no. And it's going to be Mason coming away with the rebound. Now to Long. Midway point of the fourth quarter, over to Franks, back over to Long. Lobs it in for Mason. Kicks out to an open Franks. Franks for three. off the back of the iron, no. And Connor gets the rebound. Nice pass ahead, but that's knocked into the hands of Franks. The other way, it's Mason. Now over to Frank, swings over to Long. She's open for three. Back of the iron, no. And coming up with the rebound is Smith. And we're going to get a jump ball, and that will stay with Lewis County. Clock continues to run here. 3:25 remaining. Boys game coming up next. And the timeline here is Smith. That is knocked away by Franks, goes out of bounds. Ortiz taking it out. Right in front of the scorer's table. Under 3 minutes left to play. Ortiz drives and got that one tipped out of bounds. Will stay with Lewis County. Smith taking it out under the basket to the right and gets it into Ortiz right in front of the timeline. Guarded here by Campbell. It's a screen from Smith and gets that knocked away into the hands of Mason. Campbell and throws that one right to Connor. Connor brings it the other way over to Ortiz. Ortiz drives, bounce pass out to Lewis. Now to Moore. Moore for Connor. Yeah, Mortar for three. And that's offline. Rebound by Franks. Now the Long racing. Dribbles, drives, good move. Nice pass off the glass to Maddox and in.
Nice play there by Tess Long. Good finish by Maddox.
Great transition offense there from the Lady Eagles. It's a 40-point lead, 57-17. And that ball taken. Good defense there. Ripped out of Lewis's hands. Another turnover. Make that now 30. Checking in here for the Lady Panthers is Marjorie Stelz coming in for Moore.
So 17 points with 30 turnovers. Is that what you said that was 30?
Yeah, 30 points. Or 30 turnovers now by Lewis County. And last track, I think now 32 points off those turnovers as Maddox's shot is offline. Rebound here by Smith. Minute 15 left. Smith over to Ortiz. Barely saved it from going out of bounds. Ortiz pull-up jumper on the baseline. Knocks it down. Makes it 57-17. She's in the double figures with 11. Minute left. Long over the timeline. Over to Maddox. Now over to Long. Long dribbles and travels. 14 turnovers. They only had 10. They had 10 in the first half, only 4 here in the second half, so they've certainly made a lot of improvements there.
Third quarter changed all those stats around a whole bunch.
Just intensity, effort, everything beyond, Brian, really stepped up in that quarter. Connor, now over to Smith. Back over to Connor at the right wing, inside to Stelz. Now kicks out to Connor. 20 seconds left. Here to Smith. Threw a rock.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she caught that. Now to Mitchell. Mitchell loses that into the hands of Campbell. And that one's taken away again. And then taken away again. Here's Long. Drives and gets fouled, and that will be the final play here of the game. Lady Eagles are going to come away with a 57-19 win in a game, Brian, that didn't necessarily start off great, but for the Lady Eagles, certainly turned it on when they need to pick up win number 20 on the year.
And it's always special to get that 20th win, 20-4 on the year, but that just dominating second half, AJ, 34-4 run, at 25-2 or 27-2 run in the third quarter was more what Coach Gene wanted to see. And at halftime of the boys' game, I'm going to be interested to hear what he has to say and what he and the team talked about at halftime.
Hopefully he can repeat some of the things he said up here that he said at halftime. But they improved to 20-4 overall, 4-2 in the district. Lewis County is going to drop to 7-15 and 2-4. Coming up next, Brian and I will have the call of the boys' game. That will be in 15 minutes here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.